A life unexamined is not worth living. Take a critical look at everything in life. Speak with friends and colleagues and like-minded individuals. So in the third part of examining Socrates and his four main precepts goes towards ethical virtue. Socrates says that ethical virtue is everything. Without it, you are nothing. And I think it had something to do with the times that they were living in, which is very similar to today. You know, the democratic ways that were running the Greek city-states at the time were all about senates and senators and politicking, and it's very similar to how today's day and age is what we see is probably not what we get. And so he challenged that a lot, and he actually died not very popular, very unpopular. Actually, he was poisoned to death for heresy and treason. And a lot of it was because he spoke against the city-state and some of the politicians and some of the ways that policies were being made. And it wasn't necessarily about doing good for the people or doing good for the self. It was about trying to enrich the self. And he called out a lot of these invirtuous people, a lot of ethical issues. And so for him, ethical virtue was imperative. You must be a person who thinks about the things that they do and they say, understands when they're wrong and admits it, also tries to grow from it, instead of being a hard line and maybe living in the gray area of what could or could not be right. We, in our hearts, I believe, know what's right and what's wrong, unless we're sociopaths. And I think because of that, Socrates felt a lot of people acted invirtuously, and they did it on purpose, or they justified their actions, which were not on the up and up. So he felt this was so important to live a virtuous life. Not necessarily religious, a virtuous life. Do what you say you're going to do, and do it to the best of your ability. Understand your faults, understand things that will hold you back, and grow from those things, but never sacrifice your virtue in the process. Never sacrifice your ethics. So be good out there, people, and understand when you're wrong that it's okay. We're all wrong sometimes, but it's right to be wrong. Have a great day.